Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the video. So, a long time since we have an Evo video. Today, as you can see here, we got the car jacked up. We're doing something kind of cool, and I'll show you what it is. We are installing ISC coilovers. Shout out to my friend Wes at Wes Parts Plug for getting these to me. We're gonna go ahead and start on the fronts. And it's pretty straightforward. You have a couple bolts, a sensor, little bracket or whatever. You got 3 bolts up top. So the fronts will be out and in real quick and easy, and I'll show you how. So there's a little 12mm on this bracket, and then you're gonna be taking off this little clip to release the line from the strut. I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Should be, oh, broke it. The bottom bolt on this strut is your adjustable bolt. You want to make sure that that goes in back like this. There's a mark on it, and that's for the bottom. Up top, you're going to pull off, there's 3 bolts, 3 nuts. You pull those off the strut tower, and it comes out. And just like that, the strut comes out. It's a total of 3 bolts on the bottom, 3 nuts on the top. Well, I guess 2 bolts and a nut, and then 3 nuts on the top. Next up, you have to install your dampening pins. And it's going to go in the same way that it came out. All right.
Yeah, just get those started in there. Here.
I got one on.
It's going to be so low. And we raised it. See?
Yeah, when we get it on the car, we're going to go ahead and adjust height afterwards. Just go ahead and throw it on. It doesn't really come. Alright, now remember, this is your camber bolt right down here. You have this clip, you have the bolt for the brake lines, the bracket on the back, another bolt, and then you got the 3 up top. You tighten those down, torque them down. ISCs, you have to put this dampening pin in. It takes a little bit of force, don't worry about it, and you want to tighten these down very well. Now I took off these 2 and I cracked this one. I'm going to leave that in until we're ready to take the strut out. Heads up, this camber bolt will not seat all the way. It's tapered up towards the top, so it won't go through the whole entire way. So if you can't get it all the way through, don't freak out. It's meant to be like that. That way you can do adjustments via camber, because that's something that they did with these Evos. But I guess now we're gonna have to venture onto the back. We're gonna check our height and everything from the front. So there it is. Here's the front. Look how low this is. And we just put them on, so they still got a set, but I can't even fit my finger in there. So we're gonna definitely raise it up at least by 1 inch, maybe even 2, 1.5 inches, because we want function. We're not going for slam on its nuts. Plus, if you remember from the tire video, the wheels and tires, these are 18 by 10.5 275s, so they're big meaty tires, and we want functionality out of the car over being low boy. Never been a stancy boy, so we're gonna go ahead and raise it up, and then it should be good. But damn, dude, it does look good. All right, now we are working on the rear strut. So you got a bolt right here, and on the other side of this tower, you got to reach in back behind there and get it. Just 2 bolts, that's it. Same for this side. You have to pull out all your plastics and everything, which I have everything laid out right here. As you can see on this strut, we already have it out. Nut, bolt. Now the bolt has to go through, looks like a trailing arm or something. I'm not 100% sure. Sorry about my terminology, but anyways, bolt goes right through there. And there you go, you can see you had the trailing arm and then the strut. It goes into the knuckle, and that's all you got to take out. And then here we are. Right there. And of course, like I said, you tighten the top and you just have this on the bottom. And it's super simple and easy. The distance between those 2 orange rings I have set at 4.5 inches for the rear. And we're gonna see what it looks like when it gets on the ground. I like the rear end to be a little bit higher than the front. I think it looks better a little staggered, but it's gonna sit yet, so lower. It's gonna get a little bit lower in the front. It's gonna drop just a little bit. Okay, so we turns out I was wrong. I was wrong as fuck. So we're gonna have to lift it back up, take the Jesus, man. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, that's not it. So we have to go at least another, dude. I mean, at least another 2 inches.
Yep, 2 inches.
Yeah, I have it at 4.5, so 5.5, 6.5. Damn. Yeah, this shit is low. I'm not about that life. Definitely not about that life. Don't even look good. All right. There, we raised it. Let's see. That's
The other, let me see. Yeah, it's close, but the side's slightly higher by maybe 2 threads.
there. That's where I like it. All right, so there we go, man. I'll tell you what, this install was fairly easy. It took us a little bit of time to do, but you know, I would say we got it done pretty quick.
It was pretty fast.
Yeah, pretty nice. We didn't mess with the dampening. We're gonna go ahead and give it a test drive after this. We made sure everything was tightened. Wanted to check. We got our fitment as close as we could with measurements. And next thing to do is we're gonna have to let the coilover settle, and then we'll determine what needs to be adjusted and where. But so far, I have it sitting just about what it looked like on the, maybe a little bit lower, not by much, than what I had on the iBox, but you know, we don't really want super low. We're going for functionality here. I have the trunk all back together, and then we're gonna go ahead and give it a test. Yeah. Oh! Anyways.
Can you close your trunk before I have a seizure?
Oh, damn it.
Ugly ass trunk. Close that shit.
Built like a lagoon. Ugly ass trunk. Anyway, yeah, that's where it's at for the time being. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and let it settle, and we're also gonna go give it a little drive to make sure that it works the way we want it. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. The Evo X is actually really easy to do them on. And as far as dampening, we'll go ahead and mess with that another time. We're just gonna go ahead and let them kind of start setting in. And if we really have to, we'll start adjusting it, but otherwise. All right, we just took it for a test drive. I didn't get anything of the footage. There wasn't really anything significant. The car doesn't jolt anywhere near as bad as it did on pulls in between shifts. The springs are way stiffer, or I should say the new suspension's way stiffer, which is nice. I think we might raise the front up just a nut hair, just to give us a little bit more room. I got a little bit of rubbing on my passenger side because I have a fender liner, so we get rid of that. Anyways, if you liked this video, if it helped you, if it had some sort of knowledge that you can take from it, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You know how we do it around here. Anyways, I'll catch you next time. See ya!